What's up, y'all? It's Faith Charmaine with Politics as usual at the brand new P.A.U. studios in Plainfield, New Jersey. And tonight we have a special guest. The smooth, the soulful. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you for letting me be here. This is such a great opportunity.
Bodies who come and wrong in that tongue, it's terrific. Nigga would drop a bag for that ass, I get it easy picking. Pull up with the mags and the jacks, say we living right. Shawty want the best of the best, what it shining like, yeah.
So how long have you been singing and what got you started?
I've been singing my whole life. What got me started was my grandmother having me in church growing up, and she had me singing solos at 4, going up into middle school, and then to high school it got more serious because I started working out, like doing songs with other fellow classmates and stuff like that. So that's really my big role model in music and where it all began.
What is the greatest obstacle you felt you faced as a singer?
Greatest obstacle I faced as a singer is I have to go towards the, let me see, like I create a lot, I write all the time. I'd say really promoting it as much, like all of the work that I've put in and everything, just really expanding it and really broadcasting it, showing it to people. I'd say that's one of the greatest obstacles of me as a singer. And then, I'll put that there, really promoting it. Because I sing, I love to sing, but I love just versatility in music that I can reach working with through vocal coaches and I say just showing it.
Do you still work with vocal coaches?
Not now. Yeah, but I worked with Craig Derry in New York for a good while. That was incredible. You know, I still hold the technique, still bring that to play. But that's an obstacle right there. You just see therapy. You see that? You see that? That was time. But that's pretty much practice. You know, that's going in the gym. So that's an obstacle right there, consistency. Baby, remember the clubhouse?
Remember Clubhouse? I'm dead. I'm dead. What separates you from other R&B artists?
So, what separates me from other R&B artists is just my drive towards music. Like just my history, what I've been through, and what I like to represent, what I try to bring to the table. It's more than just R&B. You know what I mean? Like R&B now, to me, is set on, that's an emotional factor on, like me, I love to use the word sexy because I like to present that. To me, sexy means confidence. It's confidence not just in yourself, but in your environment and who you surrounded by. You know what I mean? That's how you keep it sexy. You know what I mean? To yourself.
What do you feel about getting the COVID vaccine?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, it wasn't you, it was me.
So how do you feel about getting the COVID vaccine?
Honestly, I feel like it is dangerous to the black culture. I haven't learned too much on it yet, but I'm still learning, like gaining an understanding of it. And I know some people that want to take it, but really, for me personally, that's not something that I'm gonna trust. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're targeted as for like the black culture. We're really targeted for that kind of situation. So
I'm just trying to put you on tonight. I'ma put you on tonight. Little mama, what you want to? Send a call for you come through. I don't care if it is. I'ma hang you when I want to.
What is the process of writing a song like creative?
It depends on, like when I listen to a song, my first thought when I listen to a song is how it affects me. Like, what comes to my mind first? Normally, like I'll just start freestyling off the top. Like that's just what I do. And normally that becomes the hook. The hook is, of course, what the main part that captures you. The main part that should have you, some repetition, something that you're gonna always remember. But I'll say normally like how I write my songs is I start with a hook and then I have a concept. I have a subject, I have something that I could vibe off of and understand what I got out of that song at that time and how I need to attack it, what exactly I need to write, what exactly I need to deliver in this song and feel from it. So, and then the verses come into play. Then, of course, for me, it's like, do I need to bring another person into this? Depending on the type of song it is. Besides just from an R&B track, you know what I'm saying? You can always bring a different element into it that matches it. That matches the emotion, that matches the concept that you're trying to bring, and how you want to have it delivered. You know what I mean? So I'm very like stuck on that kind of formation of how I create songs.
Do you have any new projects coming out?
Yes, so I have my band. It's Webb in the Moments. Salute to them, one of the finest musicians in New Jersey. That's what I'm gonna put down. We just did a live performance of Billie Jean, one of my songs off of R&B Timeout. Also, besides that, we have a couple other shows that we're doing, a couple other showcases, a couple other performances that we're doing that I'm gonna put on YouTube. So I'm really focusing more on YouTube visuals just to broadcast that. So that's coming out very soon. And I do have a couple other little surprise attacks going into the new year.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna let that sit there a little bit. I'm just bring something in. But that's the big thing. The big thing out of this year is just having a band, live performance.
Was that a new thing that happened this year? Did you just form?
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much what's crazy is it happened after I did this live showcase for my album that I did, and I did that. I put that together in 2 weeks. Like I called like a couple people. Shout out to Mike, DJ Crazy. Malcolm, he was the host of my event, you know what I'm saying? What's crazy is I had that idea from when I was in the quarantine, the whole pandemic, and I brought that to play. And when I did that, it was just a live showcase. And I just had Quan. Shout out to Quan, that's a part of my band. And the blessing out of that is he inspired me to think of, like doing a live showcase and bringing that to YouTube, it's like, I would love a live band. Like forget just having a DJ, and at the end we did one of my songs, Repo, and he was just playing the keys, and we were doing that performance. When in between then, I was just thinking about it, like if I was able to get, a drummer and a guitarist, and bring that together, make a live performance out of that, and that's what this new project coming out is pretty much. So that came out 2 weeks after that showcase, and I was able to create a band with these other amazing talents.
She usually in a Beamer. She go low like a Caesar. She shaking it like a Caesar, like that, bouncing. bouncing and bouncing, bouncing and bouncing, bouncing and bouncing, hey, bouncing, bouncing and bouncing.
You thought I was done? You thought that was it? Hold on, let me get back here.
Hey, yo. Okay, guys, thank you so much that you have it. Thank you for coming out. Do you have any shout outs?
Yeah, so I need a shout out to the band for one, Vinny, Quan, Kiba, Ian. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to Wes. Shout outs to JB. And shout outs to my lady, Tia Productions. Shout outs to Shinzo Productions. And I think I'm good. You know, shout outs to SB. Shout outs to Richie T. Shout outs to everybody, all the fans, everybody that's been watching, that's been appreciating what I bring to the table. Thank you just for supporting the Webb movement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good now.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification button. Peace.
But
we're politicking.
Before she go off, shout outs to John Juan. Shout outs to Faith. Cause this wouldn't have been possible without them. You know what I'm saying? All this beautifulness. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it for real. I appreciate the opportunity sitting here and talking to you. That's definitely a blessing. And I look forward to what this brings. I really do politics as usual.
We politicking.
Yeah.
Peace.